I know that some artists would come here and would ask them how come about their collabos. Like, do you influence collabos for artists? Like, you listen to a particular song with an artist, or possibly you drop a beat for an artist and you feel this is a collaboration that should go on it.
Yeah, so sometimes when I work with artists and I feel like a certain artist will do well on it, I tell them I just chip that in. I'm like, I feel like this guy's going to kill the hook. I feel like this guy's going to do well on this. And if they're about that, I make it happen.
Have you ever said no to an artist? Let's say an artist knocks on your door and says, I want really on my song, that tag, I want that beat on my... Have you ever said no?
I'm probably the most selective producer out there.
So you have said no.
Okay.
That's like...
Selective.
And especially now in my career, like, if I feel like it's not going to make a statement for me, I say it has to be something I really want to do. Okay. It's not even about money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So you're saying now that if an artist comes now and can't afford your fees, you can still drop a beat for that artist?
It's like I said, it's not about money. If I really like this artist, like I would, because there's so many ways, to go about it, like, to make money from music. So if I really like this artist, I would work with the artist regardless.
Regardless of how much.
Regardless of how.
If I don't have any money.
Yeah. As far as I really like it, like I have to be passionate. I have to be like into the music. Like, I see what I can do with this. Yeah, then I would do it.
So we have gotten to that point where you can safely say Sarz is not your mate. Which is
pretty much.
which is the title of your new EP, which is quite ambitious. I mean, you don't seem like the boasty kind of guy, and then you come up with an EP.
No, more like the
Sarz is not your mate.
It's pretty much a statement. I feel like I'm arguably the only person that can say that and get away with it. People are like, okay.
Sarz.
Yeah, Sarz.
Okay.
Yeah, because someone else says it, as the other producers might be like angry.
Yeah,
like what's wrong with you? But if I say it, they'll be like, no worries, it's Sarz now. Yeah.
Okay, so that's how the title came about.
Pretty much. I think someone came to my studio one day, and I was playing him like new music I'm working on. Those songs are not even out yet, and when he left the studio, he went on his Instagram story and was like, guys, Sarz is not your mate. You heard what I heard in the studio. Oh my god, like it was just,
Alright, echoing it.
Yeah, echoing it. I was just crazy about what he heard. So I just heard that. I was like,
Alright, Sarz, quickly. Most of my questions are actually based on the business side of it. Basically. Now, let's look at, the relationship between our artist and the producer.
Yeah.
We understand these days, artists somehow gets away with so many things. People feel like the producer does a whole lot of work, and artist jumps on it, and the artist is the globally celebrated, the one on the stage, the one taking the whole accolades. Now, what would you make of this whole ambience revolving around an artist? Like, should there be a balance? Should it be a 50-50 kind of thing? Do you think the glory shouldn't always be about the artist or about the producer?
Personally, if there's a proper structure here, I don't think the producers will be mad about the artist taking all the shine, because they're making as much money as well. Yeah, I think it's a financial thing, because producers in general really like to be in their space. I don't think they want to be like out there, but sometimes the industry forces them to do other things so they can make more money to make a living. I think so. I think that's what it is.
So you're saying now that if the structure was right, a producer would actually love to be.
Because there's so many producers like all over the world that are millionaires and no one even knows about them. Yeah, and I feel like a lot of producers want to live like that. Like it's a blessing to.
I like that kind of life too.
Yeah,
have that money and just be coded.
You get what I'm saying. You don't have to go. You don't have to go to the mall and everybody knows you. You can do everything you want to do like a normal person.
The only guy who is getting away with it around is Labaja.
I swear. And Daft Punk.
and Marshmallow.
Yeah.
So, do you ever see yourself like in front of a mic, like busting a rhyme or spitting bars. Because look, it's not something strange. Like Kanye West, he moved, he evolved from being a producer or beat maker to producer and rapping and then,
singing.
Yeah, and
he's one of the best.
Yeah. So do you ever see yourself in that line?
Well, at this moment, no.
No.
Yeah, but you just never know. Yeah.
You're slowly moving to that point. I said it on this day. What's it? 10th of April, because there's a song Niniola featuring Sarz, so I guess very soon we're gonna hear you.
No, that's because I'm also making like a transition from producer to producer DJ, so I can be featured on music.
You're a one-man army.
No, it's not that.
Okay.
I'm thinking about people I think I can work with that complement what I'm doing. Yeah. So maybe an icon.
Icon. Okay. Icon.
Icon. I think Icon dropped that one with
links. Yes.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Maybe
Icon.
Cobams.
Kobe.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to. I don't think make from the group with producers that probably do like similar genres.
Okay.
Will make any sense. That's and I want it to be like really like diverse. Yeah.
Okay. I was hoping you'd throw in like a Lil Jon.
Oh no! I was sticking to Nigeria.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Can we go on the quick fire right now? Can we? Are we ready?
Should we? By the way, there's one question someone asked on Instagram Live. By the way, you should join Max 102 FM. Someone asked if you've ever been harassed by SARS.
It's a really long story. So,
so let's dice like just a
so you mean you have met those people?
Yeah. Okay. So I was driving. I was going to the studio one day, and the next thing, this car pulled over. I said just parked in front of me. And there were like 3 men with guns and jackets and bulletproof. And
blazing.
Like, what did I do?
And
they were like, wind down. Open the car. And I was like, okay, cool. I opened the car. One came on the passenger seat, and there were 2 at the back. And there were 3 other policemen in the car, in their own car.
Yes.
And they told me to
I'm
drive.
just painting the scenario in my head now.
And they told me to just keep driving.
Wow.
And they were behind me. So at some point, I didn't know where I was driving to, so I started slowing, and they were like, keep driving. I was like, what's going on? They started asking me, what do you do? What do you do? Blah, 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 blah. And they were searching the car and everything, and they didn't find anything. And eventually, they asked, and this is me just trying to, summarize the story.
Yeah.
Eventually, they asked what my name was. I told them Sarz. Luckily for me, I think maybe because they had like heavy backlash on Twitter that period.
Okay.
So they've probably seen me or something because one of them at the back now hit me on my shoulder. I was like, now you be the fake Sarz. And I was like, yes, I'll be fake Sarz. So from there, it was just all.
It was
it's good to know that they have a sense of humor.
Yeah. Yes, sense of humor when they meet a roadblock. That's exactly what happens.
All right, let's get going on more questions. Who's your celebrity crush?
Gang.
Celebrity crush.
You can't escape that one, though. Just drop a name. Any name.
I know.
Name.
Yarisi.
Could be Princess Jonathan, no wala. Anybody.
What's going on? Is there an interlude?
Even life does not wish to be in your shoes right now.
Is there an interlude somewhere?
I'm scrolling.
You have a long list, just one.
Scrolling through.
Celebrity crush. Oh my god. Okay then. No celebrity crush. You do have.
There are a lot.
They're just one. Why is it like?
Okay.
Would you date a fan?
I mean, if she rocks my boat.
Okay. What would you change your name to if possible? Would you ever change your name Sarz to something else ever?
I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
All right. What is your annoying habit?
Gang.
When I procrastinate.
Okay. All right. If you weren't famous, what would you be up to?
Probably be I probably have like a 9 to 5 job as a software engineer or something.
Okay, software engineer.
What's your favorite? Like a hacker.
You have a favorite pet? Favorite pet?
I'm indifferent.
You're indifferent.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't hate them or like them. I mean, but I don't think I'll own one.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's that question that's been rocking my head for a while?
I would like to know if he speaks any other language besides English.
Yoruba, but it sounds foreign.
Yoruba sounds foreign.
I mean, like when I speak it, you know Yoruba.
Oh, okay. So aside Yoruba, what else?
Pidgin.
Pidgin, okay. In fact, I would have loved you to speak a bit of Pidgin. Yeah. Which level now, Sarz?
I do. What's happen?
Correct. Now you the yarn now.
I'm a B-side boy, so forget that level.
Forget the level. Correct, man. All right. What's the best way to start your day? The best way to start your day.
Best way
to start your day. The best way.
From experience, gym.
Gym.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your routine?
It's like a 2-hour workout. It's really intense.
All right.
Yeah, when I was working out.
All right. Do you have a preferred kind of attraction for a woman? Melanin, fair skin. What's your
I'm the type that would say I like what I like, but with that said, I feel like she has to be easy to look at. First of all.
Easy to look
at. That's
my
relative.
Yeah.
All right, what is the luckiest thing that has ever happened to you? You know, this thing that happened to me, it would not have happened, but this is just one crazy share of luck.
I'm sure there are a lot, but just for the sake of what we're doing now, is the fact that I've never broken my phone ever, and it doesn't have a case. It's fallen like 1 million times, but
it's never broken.
Never broken.
That's what you call Otabor for.
Yeah.
It's not a.
So now I feel like the day I get a case, that's the day it's gonna break.
Okay. If you were not going to be a Nigerian, which nationality would you claim? If you were not going to be a Nigerian,
one country in Europe, so I don't have to deal with visa issues.
Which artists have you been wanting to work with but still haven't here in Nigeria and outside? You haven't worked with but you want to? None.
Sarz, why do I have this feeling that you always have business calculated in your head? Like if I drop this bomb now, she could affect the movement.
The processing.
You know?
No. I'm really thinking about it.
You can't be thinking this is quick fire.
No. Because me, I'm
looking at you. You said something that implicated you from the very first. You say you're a perfectionist.
Yeah.
And there's something about perfection. They don't make mistakes. They don't like making mistakes. They don't like just guessing. Even this guessing thing we do, you don't even like it.
He doesn't like to guess.
To be honest, I don't think that deep into that perfectionist life anymore, because I understand that sometimes you just have to let it go.
Yeah.
So what was the question you asked again?
Yes, what was that question again?
The artists, what artists I love to work with.
The artists.
I can mention a few names,
okay,
but I feel like we're already doing stuff, so it doesn't count, even though it's not out.
Okay.
But I said Olamide, Davido.
Okay.
Then outside, Justin Timberlake.
Oh, that's a good choice.
Yeah.
That's a good choice. So the Olamide Davido thing is in the works. Is it like a collaboration or different?
Yes, in the works. It's not a collab. It's
okay,
separately. Yeah.
Okay, cool stuff. We can't wait to hear that. And one message you're gonna give your fans right now.
They shouldn't worry. Everything that happens in their lives happens for their own good.
Is that a mantra you've lived by?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's cool. Cool stuff. Well, it's been awesome talking to you, Sarz.
Oh, it's over?
Yeah, we could go on, but so we might get flogged out of the studio, and we don't want to be in for bad behavior.